So we're very happy to invite our first team. Todd is amazing because we do encourage foreigners to do startup in Taiwan. And then we really believe Taiwan is a hub. So Todd, you have 6 minutes and then 10 minutes Q&A. So take it away.
大家好. Thank you very much. Let me begin. So let me introduce you to something you may see in your next hotel visit. Let me introduce you to the future of hospitality. Let me introduce you to a cool company. And why are we cool? Well, because Gartner says we're cool. But I hope after this introduction, you'll think we're cool as well. We're Docceo, and we're going to transform hospitality by connecting the guests in the hotel. How many of you have stayed in hotels? I believe all of you have. And when you check in, you spend $200 a night, and this is all you get. You get the key card, okay? And for the hotel, you're a stranger. They don't know who you are. They have no connection with you. We're going to change that. We're going to transform that. Classic hospitality. This is from the recent movie, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and a great line that stuck with me. A lobby boy anticipates the client's needs before the needs are needed, okay? And how are we going to do this? We're going to do it with modern hospitality, okay? And what is modern hospitality? Modern hospitality is 24/7 and knowing your needs before you know, okay? I want you to meet Digi James. Digital James, the butler. And James lives on the cloud. And how do we reach Digi James? Through this, okay? How many of you do not have a smartphone? All right? Exactly. So we're going to transform hospitality. Available on an app, you download it when you check in, or there's a tablet in the room provided by the hotel. Okay. So what is Digi James? Digi James is room control and information. It's smart building, smart infrastructure. It's suggestions, recommendations, and analytics, big data. For example, in a hotel, how many of you are familiar with all this mess here? It's hard to navigate, it's old. Let's all transform that into a tablet where it's in your language, iconic, intuitive, very easy to use and control, okay? Information. How many of you are familiar with your hotel? You're new in town, you don't know about the surrounding community, you don't know the hotel amenities. Well, now you can, in your own language, in a graphic interface. Smart infrastructure, smart building. Hotels typically consume about 3 to 5% of their expenditures on electricity, another 5% on water. Huge resource consumption. We can help build in IoT devices, water resource metering, electric consumption, so guests can know what they're using and can also contribute to a green statement for themselves. Okay, and we can add smart lighting. We can make it fun as well with IoT devices. Okay, so here. Controlling the lights, controlling air conditioning. And actually, we see human behavior is instead of looking for a switch on a wall, we're going to go to our device to control things, okay? And that's Digi James. Digi James is suggestions and advertising. So when you're staying at a hotel, are you hungry? You want to eat? Suggestions. Are you bored? Are you curious? What are the suggestions? You want to go visit the surrounding community, the museum? We can provide those suggestions. And those can lead into advertising. And advertising revenue that comes back to the hotel, that comes back to the company, Docceo. Okay. Look deep into nature and you'll understand everything better. We say look deep into the data and you understand everything better. More data leads to better management, okay? And data can reveal new opportunities for the hotel and for the hospitality industry, okay? So why do hotels want Digi James? Well, guest experience is number one. Room control, information. You can't put a value on guest experience. Number two, they want to make a technology statement. The number one guest survey comment is the guests want more technology in their hotel stay experience. Number three, competition. Hotels are highly competitive. So as soon as one hotel adopts, they're going to look at it and say, wow, we need to have this. We need to be technology leaders. We need to have this in our hotel. And finally, there's nobody else in the world that makes what we do. From the front end app, through the middleware, and to the back end for the infrastructure and control. We're the only company in the world that does this. So how do we make money? What's the business model? Well, we primarily rely on licensing and service and maintenance fees. And these run minimally from 36 months, 3 years, to 5 years and extend out to 10 years. Typically, hotels tell us, hey, we'll take a 3 to 5 year contract, but we also want to know what our costs are going to be for the 5 years after. So we're in a great position. We have 5 to 10 year recurring revenue stream we can count on. Okay. We also are building out an advertising platform where revenues can be shared, brand advertising or call to action advertising. There's analytics consulting and database analytics and reporting that we can provide. And finally, the smart building IoT infrastructure that we can provide as well. So our rollout, there are 200,000 hotels worldwide, 7,000 are being built this year. Our first installation is end of this month, so we're going to have a big announcement. After that, we're going to start to attend trade shows, seminars. But the big way we're going to scale and grow this and deploy this is engaging the big brands. Marriott has 3,700 hotels globally. We just need to sign them. We've got 5 years worth of business. Okay, and we can connect with regional and system integrators. So this is highly scalable in the hospitality industry. So the summary: when DigiJames is in the guest hands, then the guest is in our hands, and when the guest is in our hands, we make money. Very important. Is that me? Is that the end?
Okay, 30 more seconds.
Okay, so real quickly, where is this? This is in our office. This is a space station, and here's a tablet that the founders collaborated on, okay? And it's still circling over our heads right now. They're still active in the space station. And this is our team, author, CTO, great with software and hardware as well. User experience is very important for our group. Myself, I've been licensing software to multinational brands globally for 15 years. Elias, great at marketing. And Mark from Pilotfish, numerous Red Dot and Taiwan Excellence Awards. And we're very committed to Taiwan because of the hardware ecosystem that's here that provides us the IoT devices and infrastructure devices for our hotel. And finally, go stay at the presidential suite at the Shangri-La, and you can experience DigiJames, okay, end of this month, all right? And we just got the news today that they're going to roll out for the whole hotel. So congratulations to our team. Our call to action: we need funding for product development, sales, and marketing. We'd love to engage with anybody here, and we also want to move into deeper with the technology. Thank you very much.
Okay, questions? No questions?
I'm not an investor, but I'm just curious. So what exactly do you make? You make hardware and software. It sounds like you make both hardware, the chips, probably the IoT chips, and the software that controls it. Is that true?
Good question. We're a total solution. We're an app, an Android or iOS app, and then we leverage the Taiwan ecosystem to use third parties to manufacture and develop products proprietary to what our needs. And eventually, maybe we can take that on ourselves. But right now, it's great to leverage the Taiwan ecosystem. Why make those big investments when they have great engineers and molding tool technologies and board technologies? But thank you. Yes. Hi.
So you are hospitality system integrator, right?
I'm sorry. One more time.
So you are the hospitality system integrator, right?
Not really. We can be, yes. Regionally, like in Taiwan, it's easy to do. But if we have to move to other locations geographically, like Middle East, or U.S. or Europe, we prefer to deal with existing system integrators in those regions. They know the customer, they have experience with the customer, they have experience with building out properties.
Okay. Questions?
If I'm just a regular guest at the Forest Hotel, what would be the major differences after they use your system as a consumer? What would be the major difference? Can they feel that? What's the kind of user experience your system might provide to the end user? But this is basically just for the for the hotel.
Okay, the position for Shangri-La is that this is total luxury for them. Okay, they want room controls and information, and they want their guests to have the best experience, and they want to have this publicity as being a technology leader shared globally. So they'll attract guests, but they also have best practices sessions with their other Shangri-La hotels globally, and they share this. So they want to really propagate this as a luxury statement. There are other hotels that are going to launch this as a luxury statement, but also a revenue source with a suggestion advertising platform.
But what's in for the consumers, right?
For the,
That's the question.
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, for the guest, it's the guest experience, and again, you can't put a value on that. You know, if it's a great guest experience, there's a multiplier return on that, and nobody can value. I think that's something we're going to try to look at in the future. Maybe part of our quantum analytics is maybe how do you quantify a guest experience? But so far, you can't. But it's very important. It's the most important thing for a hotel is image and the guest experience. If you have a good experience, you're going to come back. You're going to tell your friends, right? And of course, TripAdvisor. They want you to say, you know, go up and put up some good reviews for us, and that's very important for hotels. Thank you.
Questions?
Okay, well, thank you very much. Listen, you know, I welcome any feedback from anybody who's stayed in a hotel and has some ideas or had a bad experience.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.